People of the State of Michigan versus Damian Hochstetler. This is file 2123757. Mr. Hochstetler is appearing from the jail. I misspelled his name yet again. Mr. George is his attorney and Mr. Marvin is the prosecutor. We're here on this 2123757, which involves possession with intent to deliver methamphetamine as a drug double and as a habitual second offense. Mr. George, set for status today. What's the status?
Your Honor, this matter is not resolved. At this time, we would be requesting an adjournment. Yesterday, in conversations with the prosecutor, we were given a new offer that would resolve multiple files that are currently open, as well as one that has my client has yet to be arraigned on. There is other counsel that represents him on another circuit court case. So we would like the opportunity to speak with his other counsel as well as Mr. Hochstetler about that offer to see if that's something that he would like to entertain.
Mr. Marvin, do you have a global offer that would resolve these cases at this time?
I do. I made that offer, and the other attorney he's referring to is Christine Yancey, and she confirmed in writing that she received it and will plan to meet with her client as well.
So what is the offer?
In file 2123676, which is the Yancey file, it would be to plead to count one. Well, I'll just say this: home invasion first, one count of possession of meth, one count of fleeing third, double and subs dismissed, the resisting and obstructing dismissed, and obstructing dismissed. This current file we're hearing today, 2123757, dismissed in its entirety. And a recently authorized but pending for arraignment file that includes a possession of meth with drug doubles, concealed weapon, an RNO, and a felony firearm with habituals. That would, in its entirety, also be dismissed.
Right. So you're asking for an adjournment in order to discuss with Mr. Hochstetler and Ms. Yancey all those, and then if it can be resolved, fine. If not, you'll be ready for a status conference at the next hearing.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Any objection, Mr. Marvin?
No, and I just think it'd be worth mentioning one of the charges that's up for today with it's a delivery of meth as a double, and that makes it a 40-year felony. So just so it's not lost on defense and defendant, the offer eliminates effectively a 40-year felony, but no objection to an adjournment.
All right. Thank you. Okay. The case is hereby adjourned. The offer has been made on the record now. So Mr. Hochstetler is aware of it, and we can start thinking about that and decide what he wants to do. I don't believe his case with Ms. Yancey's been set yet, and he needs to get arraigned on those new charges and get that done. All right, we will adjourn it at defendant's request. This does, go ahead.
Your Honor.
What?
My client has asked that I address bond in this matter.
He's on bond in this case.
Okay.
He's on bond. He's getting no credit for the time he's serving on this file. So you want me to, I'm sorry, did you want me to cancel bond so that he does get credit?
I thought that I'm sorry, Your Honor. I thought that when we were in district court, he had a bond that he posted and then was rearrested and the bond was reset at $100,000 cash or surety. And I'm not sure that that bond has been posted.
Yeah. We don't show it posted.
What?
We don't show it posted.
23757. So he had a bond. He had a bond, posted it on January 19th. You know, none of this ever makes any sense when I get it from the district court. The next order from Judge Pattison indicates that in March, a new bond was ordered. No mention of canceling the old bond, just that a new bond was ordered indicating that he's homeless, unemployed. He has sister and parents which reside in Three Rivers. His mail can be sent to parents. Not had any treatment. He was released on a $30,000 cash surety bond 4 days ago for multiple charges. So I don't know what case he was released on a $40,000 bond because this bond was $50,000, and I don't know. So apparently the bond now is $100,000 in this. Somehow they canceled the other bond.
There was a warrant issued on February 9th stating that there was no bond, so then he was arrested and seen the judge.
Okay, so apparently they issued a warrant on February 9th, I guess for failing to appear for something?
Yes, for the prelim.
All right, so yes, okay, so it is $100,000. He is not on bond. I don't know what I don't know what it all means, but in any event, go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. Well, clearly my client does have ties to the community. We would simply, at this point with the $100,000 bond, it's essentially no bond for him. So we would ask that the court reduce the bond in an amount that's consistent with the charges in this case. Thank you.
All right, so let's see. So in 2123676, he was arrested on January 13th of 2021 after posting a $30,000 cash surety bond. He posted that on January 15th. And in that case, he's charged with home invasion in the first degree, possession of methamphetamine as a drug double, fleeing and eluding, and habitual offender second offense. And he posted that, as I said, on January 15th. And then it's alleged that on January the 18th, he then was arrested on a delivery, possession with intent to deliver the controlled substance methamphetamine as a drug double and as a habitual second. This would have been roughly 3 days after he was just bonded out on the other case. And then he failed to appear for court and another warrant was issued and he was rearrested and this bond was set. And now he has a new file with numerous other charges that he has to be arraigned on. And what's the alleged date that that occurred on?
Your Honor, I'm looking right now. I'm sorry I'm so slow on this.
Can you find it in district court?
I don't see it anywhere in the system yet.
Okay, it's not in district court system yet even.
Right.
In any event, go ahead, Mr. Marvin. What's your position on bond in this case? Clearly, he already posted $30,000 and $40,000 and got out and didn't show up for court, so that didn't ensure his presence.
Your Honor, it was on the heels of the last one, and I'm sorry, I don't have that in front of me. It's lost to the abyss of bond base. But right after the second one he was posted, he got out again, and now we have another possession of meth, carrying a concealed weapon. It ended up in a foot chase, resisting and obstructing, a drug overdose, a hospitalization. It went through a residence, an apartment building. People were at risk. He had a gun on him, extremely violent. I think at this time, it makes the most sense to resolve this as quickly as possible, but keep him right where he is so we can all be safe and get a handle on this and try to resolve it.
All right. All right. I'll deny the request to lower bond. I find it's justified with the facts of the case. I would encourage the prosecutor to make sure that new file gets filed as soon as possible and he can get arraigned on it. So there's no further delay and we can proceed with either resolving it or setting them for trial and going forward. All right. Thank you.